Today we are going to build a programming job listing site in HTML. Let's get started. First of all, we are going to draw the general structure of the site. We will show 3 job listings per state. The job listing should contain a job description, years of experience, degree and minimum wage. In each listing there should be a button where you can apply now. Also a star should be depicted to mark the listing into your favorites. There should be a search bar where you can search the job listing per state. In the first step we are going to build the general structure of the website. We describe to ChatGPT what we want, which is multiple rows of rectangles with 3 or 4 boxes beneath each other. So when we drop the code in PyCharm and run with the build in website editor, this is what we get. This looks good. Then we want to start adding detail. But don't go too complex so that we still have everything under control. So we will add some text to each box. This seems to be working. Let's proceed nice and steady. Now we will make the boxes much bigger, to accommodate the other text. We describe to ChatGPT what we want, which is multiple rows of rectangles with 3 or 4 boxes beneath each other. Now we have multiple rows of boxes, just like we asked for. Now the script starts getting relatively big already, meaning that ChatGPT will likely get stuck when starting from the beginning. How do we proceed? We will generate code for 1 box each time, and then we will manually copy and paste to all other boxes. In this way we have full control over the code and ChatGPT will not get stuck. So first of all we can apply the Arial font and rounded corners with white background to each of the boxes. This can be applied on all the boxes at once in the style section of the HTML code. The resulting website is looking quite nice already. Let's proceed with step 5. Now we will generate individual text with job title, job description, etc. We will ask ChatGPT to make multiple variations per state, and we will manually copy it into the code. Although, we asked ChatGPT to fill in the following code, however it started from the beginning from the code we already had. This however can be solved by forcing ChatGPT to not start writing from the beginning of the code. We can see that this resulted into a separate code block. We can now repeat this process for all other boxes, and then manually copy the code into the body of the HTML. A problem arises after copying the job information into each box, namely the boxes aren't aligned anymore. We ask ChatGPT for a solution to this nuisance. ChatGPT solves this problem by giving some neat code that we can copy and paste into the CSS style section of the HTML code. The resulting boxes are now aligned. Now we proceed to ask ChatGPT for an Apply Now button and a pushable star button. We have to paste this code into each box manually. This is how one resulting box looks like, with the Apply Now and the pushable star button. Now we divide all the boxes into sections corresponding to each state. Eventually we get a website which looks like this, where all programming jobs are listed per state, just like we wanted. Then we can add some nice colors to make the separation per state more clear. This is done by making 3 different classes, namely button 1, 2 and 3, and then adjust the CSS code for each button. We can do the same for the titles and the body of the code. Eventually we decided for blue, green and yellow. As a final touch, we generate a nice black and white logo and background. The prompt for the background is background image for a programming job website with abstract geometric figures. And the prompt for the logo is logo in black and white with simple geometry.